Hello, hello, hello. So exciting. Just jumping on here for some of you, if you were able to see the science today with Tanner Gibbs on Meta. Meta's coming this year, and you're probably asking yourself, well, another supplement when we already have our favorites like R Squared, Life Pack Nano. We also have age-locked youth, of course. And that sometimes can be a challenge. It's like, oh my gosh, we have so much and we have life packs. I think I just mentioned that. But where it's important when you watch the information, you can understand and make a better decision on what things you want to take and continue to take. It doesn't matter. Anything that you take from New Skin will go a long way. So find your favorite products, be consistent. And I always tell people our products are amazing on their own, but wow, when you actually do some exercise and you eat well and do resistance training, for example, you don't even need a gym. I'm telling you, incredible results. And also, what was on there today was the BB cream foundation. I ordered mine, it's still on the way. I can't wait. And I'm so excited because I've always struggled with skin. Okay, if you talk to my family, they think I just the only one I think out of all of them that have ever struggled with skin. Lucky them. But I always, whatever I eat, if I eat things that are not, well, for example, I can't have MSG or shrimp, so I break out. And you might not see the breakouts right now too well, but oh my gosh, oh, there you go. Can you see them? I actually broke out quite a bit and I still haven't figured it out. I think it might be, well, it's kind of hard to say because sometimes go out and then I'll eat deep fried something like tonkatsu and it doesn't show up for a few days. So I won't pinpoint it. Usually I know if it's, again, if it's sodium, too much sodium, MSG, that usually causes it, or shrimp. So anyway, I just want to get on here to continue to promote why our platform is so valuable. If you haven't already noticed, Nu Skin has invested millions and millions of dollars to be in the digital space. And if you're hanging out online on Instagram and any parts of social media, it's so valuable to have the connection online with the business, and more eyeballs are more precious than ever. So of course, many of my team members, we love doing business face to face. I love coffee appointments. I wish I could meet more people. Well, the pandemic kind of put a little bit of distance, people a little bit unsure, someone want to just meet at home or online. I have customers that just want to get on Zoom. It's also because they're so busy, right? Just to take the time to meet, it is almost like a privilege, which I love that our business gives us that type 5 freedom, so we can own our schedule and we can meet when we want. Now, the key is to find people that have that time available also. So what I'm saying to you is we are in such a strong position to capture a lot of customers and business builders right now. I can't emphasize this enough because there's a huge wave. When you see my posts that say ride the wave, it is here. And for some of you who still are challenged, struggle to know if you really can make your business work, please know that the only thing that it really requires is you not quitting. And the reason why they say this is because, it might take you a year or two to get some momentum. It might take you 5 years to actually replace your income. It might take you 10 years to get to a place that you're excited that you have everything you want in order to live your best life. What I'm saying is that if you start, you just continue and you're consistent, then it just builds upon that. So continues to build. Even when you've done the work once, it continues to come in. What I mean by that is like they tell you, what you're trying to do is just to connect to as many people as possible. Customers are awesome. You can actually have an extraordinary, income just from customers alone. Even if you still haven't figured it out, like myself, I'm still trying to get to Team Elite, right? Feels like a while. However, it doesn't bother me because I'm in this business for the long haul. It's my career. I love it. It's just totally is a great place to have trust because things are changing really fast. Do you really want to start with a brand new company that does not know a whole lot of what it means to have success and downtimes and how to manage that? what will happen to your team, right? If a company doesn't have enough cash flow, doesn't have enough the right things in place to sustain a hard downturn in an economy like the pandemic. The nice thing with Nu Skin is we thrive in down economies, so we can thrive in both good and down. And so your effort is not wasted. You just keep plugging away. More people are going to come to you because you're the one there. And my customer base keeps growing. And the nice thing is my customers continue to be happy with the product. So, for example, if you're using a product today, check it out. What product are you using? Look at all the products you and your family are using, and who are you making rich, right? While they give you a lot of chemicals and probably poisonous things and colors and additives and chemicals into your kid's body and into your health, and you're making them rich. Think of the popular brands out there. Why not have an account? It's free. Why not use a product? People ask you, what do you use? And all you have to do is say this. And then they may say, okay, well, I'd like some. You can take the order, or you can establish their own account, which is free. And it's self-serve. Those are better. I do love my customers. It is nice though when customers and even affiliates that sign up that decide not to be so active are still using products. They love our products and they're not going to get off the product. I mean, if you're on age lock and you try getting off, you'll want to come back on. So we have lifetime customers, it's consumption technology, and you have a winning business that continues to grow and evolve. And Nu Skin has our back. What I also like is they're so great at customer service. So for example, your customers are receiving their products in the box. They're already there, with a marketing piece, promoting the next product for them to want, for your customer to try. They give freebies for the customers to try. I mean, loyalty is just going to continue because of those product experience. And I mean, I don't know what's not to love, right? And so if you just continue to do bit by bit, it just keeps growing and growing. And what happens is now you've expanded your net. So anytime there's a new launch, just about everybody's interested on that new product. They're all going to want to try it. And then you get paid. So if you, again, overthinking and think that you have to do incredible things and you feel like you need money to do the business, well, you're wrong. You don't. And the nice thing is you're at home. I have not seen any other business model that everything is free, literally, except for your internet, right? But again, if it's, since it is your own business, you can, everything is deductible, right? It's deductions, 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 your home office, your Wi-Fi, your internet, your gas, your fuel when you have appointments, just about anything can be deducted. And so we're already living in Las Vegas for some of you here, where there is no state income tax and there's no corporate income tax. Now you know why people are moving here in droves, right? Especially from California, Seattle, Chicago. It's crazy. The thing is, it's so nice to be able to create an environment of your choice. And the pandemic's only made that even more apparent, where people just want to be doing their own schedule, doing their thing, increase their quality of life, And of course, the other thing is, if you heard Tanner on Meta, over 90% are really, really suffering in their metabolic health. And what that means is, including your gut health. And he was talking in depth on the science about there's a lining on your gut. And if you're having all this thing damage your gut, like environmental stressors, where you're eating out, we don't even know. You could say you're eating a vegan plate or salad or something nutritious. How do you really know where it's being sourced? There is, I'm not going to name any grocery store, but I really like the store. But every time I try to get their fruits, I mean, it feels, if any of you are into energy, you'll feel it. You can just know in your body when you eat it. You're like, oh my gosh, this seems real. My body really feels it. Oranges, for example, at this market, I've tried, it's like they look half dried, not even looking like any nutrient is in there. So you've just threw away money into something and put something in your body that even might have toxins. Of course, you can buy organic too. And again, is it verified? Are you sure? So you do your best. What I always say is you're not going to know for sure. So basically with our products, at least your body will shield and will metabolize and know what to do with it and break it down and expel it. So you're protected. If you look too, there was about the BB cream foundation. It has BB light. It has a blue light protection. right? That's stressors on your skin that you don't know if it's even happening. But every time you're on that phone, and who isn't on their phone, that light is coming back at you, especially at night. A lot of people are like looking at their phone. You should invest in blue light glasses. In fact, I don't have mine right now. I'll get it in a second. So do everything, because it only takes little by little. It's those people who laid out in the sun, right? Then they, like, before they know it, they've got wrinkles, and they've got spots coming up. I mean, I'm always looking at my hand, you know. Unfortunately, because I continue to put sunscreen on it, I try to stay out of the sun as much as possible. I do go in the early sun if I can for vitamin D, but I'm happy I invested and did that. And for those of you who are at home washing dishes, I have always used gloves. I'll do dishes all day for anyone. Just give me gloves because the water is harsh in Vegas. And before you know it, you're going to have like dried skin. You're going to see like age spots coming out. I have very, very tiny one here, there, and I'm like, oh gosh, yeah, aging, right? I'll be 50 in July, but I'm proud of it. I don't, to me, it's all about the quality of life and the time, what you're doing with it, because you can have decades of time and have the worst quality of life. New Skin allows us to put in place for something long term that is solid, stable, and bit by bit, you know, you're just like climbing up the mountain or you're digging into the ground and water is going to come out and it's going to just blow up. It is. I can see it even more than ever. I mean, we have too many products almost, but hey, that just means opportunity renewal process. So for example, people who love our collagen, right? Are they going to get off of it? No. Have I been off Vitality over 10 years? No. Well, what would it be like to have over a 10-year span, like 100 customers? I mean, that kind of residual income is incredible. I mean, if you really see it from that perspective, then you won't get so caught up in the whole idea of trying to be, you know, that business builder and talking to people and getting all stressed out, who you can talk to, how to talk to them, and getting skilled up. You have so much support. You could even just take advantage being a newbie and saying, I don't know anything. I just know this product's amazing. Go talk to, you know, my business partner, Jacqueline, or Alan Nagao, or set up a Zoom call. Alan has been so amazing. I've seen him at Team Elite University and leadership conferences where, you know, one of his downlines will invite some people and he'll put together a meeting with them and he treats them like they're the next Team Elite. That's like free access, support to top mentorship and training. What is there not to like? Get yourself out of the way. Stop overthinking. Start liking talking to people and start inviting. Most of all, your belief goes up when you show up to meetings and events and on Zooms and use the product. That's what it's all about. And so when you look like the product of the product, or you could see your radiance because you're so excited, people just are drawn to that, and that's what they want. Not everybody. New Skin is for everybody, but not everyone's for New Skin, right? So remember, enjoy the process. Be busy though. Let me tell you, don't be looking for the yes, because it'll stress you out. Look for completing all the no's that you get through, and the yes person will appear through the process. I promise you. When I was building on my own, I had the best sponsor in the world. She was so generous. And I'll give her a shout out, Christine Castillo. I love her so much, like family. If it weren't for her and her persistence and follow up and kindness and generosity and inviting me every week while I was stressing out at my frozen yogurt store, I had met her at a birthday party with one of my staff members, with her family member of hers. It was because she kept following up. Fortune is in the follow-up. And she even went to my work and she took me out to lunch. And before I knew it, I was signed on and using the products. And I was really the right match because I had problem skin, fell in love with the products. Leaders really fall in with the products first and the results. You don't even have to tell them how to build. They're going to find the answers. So that's what happened during my whole time, just pounding the pavement, some of you know. And then I just kept going all around Vegas. I mean, I even learned Spanish bit by bit. I was in uncomfortable situations in different homes in different cities, all by myself, just plugging away almost blindly. It's almost a blessing in disguise when you kind of do it blindly, because when you overthink, then you're going to get scared and you won't get anything done. So I was so happy that I did what I did. And so from that process, I could have never imagined the growth that we're having with Team Tsunami and the family, the Stratus family, just leading this amazing growth. And so I never knew. I didn't know that was in my future. All I knew is it was going to happen. And for me personally, no matter what, right? As Jeff Max says, no one person will ever make or break your business. So you just do your best daily, diligently using the product, sharing the product, and it really does start to sprout in ways that you don't even know half of people who are in your team. You have customers buying that you don't know that are buying. You'll get a pop-up and say, oh, you just earned a sharing bonus. And so apparently Nu Skin also, this reminds me, if you're a real estate agent, you try to depend on your broker for leads. Well, guess what? Nu Skin has those leads that come straight through the site and divvies it up to leaders, and I get paid. And I don't have the access to the information on those private accounts, but I'm getting paid. So you get well rewarded. And my team has earned trips from South Africa to Hawaii to the Bahamas, recently Riviera Maya. Congratulations to those who are going. And of course, Australia, which has been canceled, but we're told they're thinking hard. I know, really hard, because that's a trip I earned. Thinking hard of what they're going to do and where we're going to have this trip, a new trip, I think. I think that might be it. We don't know. The great thing is continue to think positively and support everyone that you meet in the family of Nu Skin. Engage on the Zooms, on the science talks. Always comment. Why you want to do that is because if you're trying to post on Facebook and you're wondering, either there on Instagram, and you're wondering why people aren't following or what's happening, because you have to engage in order for the algorithms to say, hey, this person is worthy of their content being pushed out to your friend base. So you might have 500 friends, and yet maybe 10 people are looking at your content, because you have to engage. You have to get out there. You have to like, you have to comment, and then more and more people are going to see your post. So decide what it is that you want on your page. What do you want to reflect? What do you want to track? That's why personal development is so key. 80% of our business is mindset. If you haven't already, remember to do your self-confidence formula, excuse me, and definite main purpose statement. Oh my gosh, don't wait too long like I did. It is magical. It's powerful. Ask few of the team members who are starting to do it. You're going to see their posture change, right? In fact, I think, did I do it today? Oh, maybe not, but it doesn't matter. You're supposed to do it twice a day out loud, right? I'm going to do it the next chance I get. It really just the words really soak into you and your vibration, and you start to vibrate differently, radiate differently. Okay. What else can I share with you all that just excites me when I look at partnering with Nu Skin? We are so blessed because Nu Skin hangs out with the tech giants. And I've been monitoring Nu Skin stock. It just continues to be stable. It's a value stock like Apple. We model our strategy like Apple. We're innovative, we're always launching something new. So long term, it's a great stock to have, as the value holds and it keeps growing, keeps innovating. And if you looked, Nu Skin held well. If you look at all the other stocks, oh my gosh, especially the high risk ones, and then technology stocks, basically, if you weren't paying attention, okay, there was a massive growth, just like our housing market the last 3 years. Well, guess what? It just completely dropped to 50% of the price. The stock prices are down 50%. They're kind of holding steady. Guess what though? That means opportunity. You always buy low and normally sell high, or you hold on to it, right? If you have a long-term retirement plan. So I'm so excited, more than ever, make more money. And if there's a favorite value stock you have, like Nu Skin, go buy some shares today and hold on to it. Trust me, you're going to win. And for those of you who are looking at other risky investments, well, I hope you're young, because then you have more time for any failure rate that's going to happen. There's nothing like leveraged residual income, passive income, quality income, freedom income. And that's what we call it, right? So it's income that you're going to receive over and over for the work you've just done once or in the past, right? It just keeps paying you, and it keeps growing in ways you can imagine. and you get free vacations twice a year. So what's not to like? Okay. If there's anything getting in the way, come chat with me. Let's find out what that is and let's make a plan. And I will tell you, most of it is your mindset. Guarantee. It's your mindset. There are so many people that are looking, that are hungry, that don't want to go back to a business. I mean, with the virus spike that happened, a lot of people were sent back home to work from home again. And that's making employees realize, oh my God, it's so much better. And if you are sick, but you could still work online and keep safe, right? And not spread it at work. Oh my gosh, it just made our business more valuable, more exciting for people to be interested in creating a quality of life, quality of income, a quality lifestyle. Okay, so again, I've recorded this so you can go back, you can share it with your team members. Remember, it's that simple. Okay, please, please, please contribute in the chats, show the love, right? High five, show likes, go on the Zooms, engage. At the same time, do not forget the value of picking up the phone, like Alan Nagao says, calling, making a personal coffee appointment. You only need a couple people to grow from there, because a couple people from there and a couple more. Okay, the new model is network marketing. The new model of business is a lot of people doing a little. If you haven't noticed, subscriptions are big because there's a lot of people purchasing every month. How would you like to get a percentage of every time somebody that you knew went to Walmart or bought a product that you're all using over and over and over? Don't you want a percentage of that? Well, this is what Nu Skin offers. So go do your part. And just know that calling and working with that one person to the next person to the next person creates that amazing leverage income. So you don't have all the pressure. It's not all on you. It's just showing up consistently. And it's like watering the seeds, and the plant starts to sprout and it keeps growing and growing. And then before you know it, you're going to be like, oh, wow, that all happened. Wow. Okay. So when you do make the effort and you do the tasks every day, don't overthink it. Don't think about the outcome. Just know that you're actually investing in yourself. That's the most important. Whether using the products, your mindset, getting out there, talking to people, inviting. That's it. And then they do their part. Then they refer to the next and the next and the next. That's how it works. It really does. And so we get the benefits of being healthy, stronger, right? Younger, more beautiful, handsome, all these benefits, right? And don't forget, we feed the children. And if you can't, feed 5 like us leaders are doing, because we see this as an investment. We pay nothing for apps. We pay nothing for rent. We pay not hardly any cost. So we look at the feed the 5 children as a spiritual blessing, and Nu Skin throws in 1. That is nothing. Look at it as like your rental fee or office fee, and you know what I love about it? Nu Skin even awards us with reward dollars. So then accumulated dollars after you've been month to month feeding 5 children, now you can go shopping and buy products that you can use to make yourself feel good and look good. Isn't that amazing? So I was just realizing too, another thing I wanted to highlight is for those of you who are brand reps, okay? If you're an executive and you're a brand rep, what's amazing is you don't just get paid on the people you sponsor personally, you get paid on your own orders. And for those of us who were in early, we have 30% credit of reward dollars for every wholesale product we purchase. They don't even have to be your own. You could collect orders from your family, collect orders from friends. Guess what? It's wholesale price. Okay, so, and then you get 30%, right? Wholesale price is about 15 to 30% less than the retail price. Now, on top of that, you're getting 30% of reward dollars credited back. So over time, it's almost near very little cost for that product. And even more importantly, you're getting paid on that purchase when you put it in the cart and actually buy it. You're actually getting a commission on it. So it's almost like free. That's how I look at it. There's so many wonderful things to discover with partnering with Nu Skin. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. And I know many of you do use the product. but why not build with us? Why not have it as your side hustle, and whatever amount works for you, whether it's $500, whether it's 200, $500 or $2,000, 10,000, or unlimited extraordinary income. We all need cash flow, right? So this is great income, okay? In between what you're doing and what you're waiting on and what else you're building. It's just a great company to be connected to, being that they are so honest, so supportive, so rich and motivated by love, right? And the contributions that we make through Vitamills donated around the world, and the wells that are being built, just so many things. There's so much connected. I can't imagine you not positively being blessed, you and your family and friends that you connect to this platform. All right. I hope that was really valuable, and welcome to New Skin and the family of New Skin. And I look forward to seeing you on the next Zoom or live on Facebook. Thank you.